an Azure and modern workplace solution specialist here at Microsoft. Today, Higher Education Commission, Pakistan and Microsoft Pakistan have a joint venture in order to actually aware this prestigious program, Microsoft Imagine Cup, for the version of 2020-24. HEC and Microsoft have collaborated on this joint venture in order to spread and evangelize this program via the official education television of Higher Education Commission. So I warmly welcome you all, and I hope as we move forward on this session, we'll be having more in-depth insights on Microsoft Imagine Cup. Soon I'll be actually going to have the agenda of the session as well. So my conclusion would be, in a nutshell, we'll be more enhancing your perspective regarding the program and how you can ace as the deadline comes closer. So yeah, this was just an introduction. So now actually I just have like agenda of this sort of like Imagine Cup session we have today. First of all, actually I'll be elaborating the history of Microsoft Imagine Cup, why it has become the epitome of global competitions all around the globe. First of all, that would be the history phase. Then secondly, how in local collaboration with Higher Education Commission, Microsoft and HEC has been actually delivering this prestigious program and actually customizing the global fashion of Imagine Cup to the higher education institutes of Pakistan. Then actually we'll be elaborating on this year's Imagine Cup, what's this year's version about, what are the social causes involved, and how you can ace in this year's Imagine Cup by the tips and tricks. Then I'll be going to elaborate my own experiences being the national finalist and the world finalist for the Imagine Cup 2022. I've also been a judge for Microsoft Imagine Cup 2023, so I'll be elaborating various tips and tricks in order to actually excel you along this way. Then actually we'll be elaborating on different rules of this version and how Imagine Cup has actually shifted a little bit in its rules and regulations regarding this year. Then we'll actually be elaborating on how you can register for an Imagine Cup account. I'll be having a hands-on experience on that. After that, we'll be having a hands-on experience on what Microsoft for Startups Founders Hub is. Then we'll actually delve into this realm of entrepreneurship and what are actually the benefits that Founders Hub offers you as a student entrepreneur. It comes with a hell lot of benefits, and you can actually right from ideation phase to a minimal viable product and till its launch. Microsoft Founders Hub will be your concomitant and your companion along this journey. After that, we'll be having actually a hands-on experience of the Founders Hub, how you can register and you also can get those benefits. I'll be having a test account and I'll be using that to elaborate you on the various aspects that how you folks can actually excel through this program. After this, actually, we'll be going to elaborate some of the key repositories that are actually a wealth of resource for excelling in Imagine Cup. Because, you know, Imagine Cup, during the journey, you'll have to actually make from this project to product journey, and Microsoft Learn is the place where you can actually get those resources, attain yourself a higher attitude and knowledge, and then you can implement that. So we'll be discussing AI skilling, how you can actually elaborate more on different things regarding how you can infuse Azure OpenAI into various of your products. So inshallah, we'll be having this sort of agenda with us today. And yeah, moving forward, I'll be very much thankful and indebted to Higher Education Commission IT team and the Videocon team for putting up this amazing sort of video conference today. So yeah, again, a big kudos to the team, and let's actually move forward. So, first of all, as discussed, what was the main aim that Microsoft had in order to actually ignite this amazing program known as Microsoft Imagine Cup? So it started all back in 2003 when actually like in the past 47 years of the history of Microsoft, Microsoft has always been the largest technology enabler in various domains. You can say in developer experience, in developer technologies, in enterprise technologies. So Microsoft has always been that sort of key enabler for the technologists that no other folk have done today. So in 2003, Microsoft elaborated, and actually think tanks just get up and they actually initiated this amazing program known as Microsoft Imagine Cup. Our very own, our CEO, Mr. Satya Nadella, actually used to quote this amazing sort of saying of his own about Imagine Cup. He says, quoting him actually, "We live in a time where we can imagine the impossible and can make it probable." So we live in this era where if you have any sort of imagination, you can turn that into your probabilities. And with the hell lot of benefits of Microsoft for Startups Founders Hub, you can actually excel in that journey from imagination to probability. So Microsoft Imagine Cup has been renowned as the Olympics of technology. Like it has been synonymous with the largest ever technological competition on planet. So as Olympics has been very much sort of like the majestic sporting event on the planet, it is comparatively actually affiliated with Imagine Cup, that it is the Olympics of technology. After that, actually, we have another very important sort of term which is known as hackathon. A hackathon is where actually you'll be given actually a sort of pain point or a problem. You actually solve that, and then you just continue with that. So a hackathon is where सही तो इमेजिन कप की अब तक हिस्ट्री में जो हमने बात की कि इमेजिन कप हैज बीन रिनोन्ड एज ओलंपिक्स ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, synonymous to Olympics. Then it has been actually also known as the mother of all hackathons. Like जो hackathon culture आज हम अपने like socio-technical ecosystem में देखते हैं, it all started with the ignition of Microsoft Imagine Cup. Back in like 2023, Imagine Cup had like its 20 years of completion, and that was actually the 20th year anniversary. And this is actually Imagine Cup's 21st year into the up and running phase. Then moving forward, what Imagine Cup was earlier and how it is actually taken today, we'll discuss that. Microsoft Imagine Cup has always been actually very much affiliated with the research wing of Microsoft, which is actually Microsoft Research. So they've always actually emphasized on the fact that one of the best projects that lie in Microsoft Imagine Cup, Microsoft will actually try to emphasize more on those projects via technological perspectives and with respect to R&D. So they actually like put up those projects. They try to actually get that research and the proper R&D, and they actually then try to actually market that product, but from a research point of view. Till now, actually, this has been more affiliated with the research part. But the think tanks again sat down and they actually figured out that Imagine Cup has always been a sort of student technology competition where जहाँ पे यानी एक बच्चा आपकी इमेजिन कप की कंपटीशन में पार्टिसिपेट करता है अपने लेट सपोज ज़्यादा हमारी जो टारगेटेड ऑडियंस रहती है वो आपके फाइनल ईयर प्रोजेक्ट्स रहते हैं। तो लेट्स से एक स्टूडेंट है जिसका फाइनल ईयर प्रोजेक्ट है, उसने बड़े अच्छे से किया, उसने एजर की टेक्नोलॉजीज यूज की, उसने माइक्रोसॉफ्ट की जो बाकी डेवलपर टेक्नोलॉजीज हैं वो यूज करते हुए एक बेहतरीन सॉर्ट ऑफ सोल्यूशन दिया किसी पेन पॉइंट या प्रॉब्लम के लिए। लेकिन मूविंग फॉरवर्ड होता ये था कि वो यानी माइक्रोसॉफ्ट थिंक टैंक्स वर नॉट एबल टू फिगर आउट दैट व्हाई these projects are not becoming products, why these students are not becoming entrepreneurs. So in order to curtail that gap between academia and industry, they have actually launched another amazing program known as Microsoft for Startups Founders Hub. But before actually we go into this Founders Hub program, I would actually take this moment to talk more about some of the social causes Imagine Cup has always been together with. So when it started in the very first decade, Microsoft usually has this sort of social cause like a proper theme of like a single year. Like back in when 2003 it launched, the theme was like healthcare. Maybe after in like 2004, the whole theme of Imagine Cup was like maybe lifestyle or maybe healthcare or maybe earth and climate change or maybe education. So all these times and these years, Microsoft has actually been actually giving a proper designation or a theme to Azure's Imagine Cup. But back in like 2015 or onwards, they actually have started this sort of social causes. Like if any of the project which actually lies in the domains of 4 main categories, which are actually earth and climate change, which is again a very dazzling issue we see all around our ecosystem. The second one is healthcare, which is actually the most prestigious or like the most precious gift one can ever actually have. The third one is actually the power of education, how you can transform education and how you can change the lives of people. The fourth category, which is actually lifestyle, like any of your project or your product which is in a working condition and it actually you can say it can like it's implemented there and it's actually solving a real world problem or a pain point of a customer, of a normal human being, you can actually market that and it lies under those lifestyle categories. So in a nutshell, there were just 4 categories. Healthcare, the second one was actually education, the third one was earth and climate change, and the fourth one was lifestyle. But back in like few months back, Microsoft actually just figured out that these are the main causes that why we are not like able to have those projects. Though some of the projects of Microsoft Imagine Cup has been into industry and they are doing well as a startup and now as a sort of like proper incorporations out there, be it like a healthcare category or be it like education categories. But Microsoft actually initiated this amazing program known as Microsoft for Startups Founders Hub. But Microsoft for Startups actually coincide with some of the more curated programs of Microsoft within. So the program that I'm talking about is actually the venture capital funding or like the VC fund, which we all know. Microsoft has this program known as M12.VC. So that program actually is targeted to like big enterprises, but Microsoft soon figured out that how you can actually give a proper sort of a chance to a student entrepreneur to get a proper sort of support from Microsoft. So from there, this year we are actually proud to announce that we are actually moving in concomitation of Imagine Cup and Founders Hub. So if any one of you register for Imagine Cup, they'll get the all benefits we offer over our portal of Founders Hub. So this is how beautiful Microsoft is massively investing on the creativity, skilling, and entrepreneurship culture in order to actually provide leverage to this entrepreneurship culture, which will ultimately hit the economy of your country. So again, Imagine Cup is just not now no more a student technology competition, but it's the main cause, the main emphasis is on to actually elevate the students, their skilling, and provide them a proper platform to turn those students into entrepreneurs, and then those entrepreneurs can actually uplift your economy. So this is actually, we are working as a company, as our main motive is to actually empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. So similarly, we do have this vision in education of empowering every student and every faculty on the planet to achieve more. And we are actually here in this collaboration with Higher Education Commission. Our main aim, our education transformation agreement, which is actually moving into its 15th year, will be having this sort of testament to our efforts in the upliftment of education or the higher education sector, or even the higher education institutes in Pakistan. So moving forward, I'll be actually elaborating on the main like rules, regulations, and some of the tips and tricks for this year's coming Imagine Cup. So in like this year's Imagine Cup 2024 is truly like focused on three main portions. The first one is, again, we live in this actually artificial intelligence realm. The main emphasis is on artificial intelligence. The second one is on entrepreneurship, and the third one is on impact, that how large your impact could be. So again, I'm repeating that the main three pillars of this year's Imagine Cup relies on. The first one is artificial intelligence. The second one is actually you can say that your love for entrepreneurship, your passion for entrepreneurship, and the third one is actually how you can impact the lives of the people on the planet. So this is all about Imagine Cup 2024. Now actually we'll be coming towards some of the practical sort of learnings which I had. Actually, I've been in contact with this amazing program during my undergrad days. Actually, I've been a lead organizer for the Imagine Cup Pakistan regional and national finals back in 2021 and 2020 it was. So I have been like in this proper channel that how Imagine Cup actually runs in a local fashion. So again, with complete pride, I would say, for the past 4 consecutive years, Pakistan has been the top participating nation in Imagine Cup. Though we are the world's largest, like 5th largest population in the world, but we do have some of the countries ahead of us in this race. But as far as Imagine Cup is concerned, we are actually the top participating nation for the 4 consecutive years. So we here, like our main collaborator, Higher Education Commission, as well as Microsoft Pakistan, would love if we can actually make it like from 4 to 5 years in a consecutive fashion. So I urge you all to please participate in this amazing program, and it has this knack of transforming your final year project to a place where you can actually never like reach in a regular fashion, I would say. So I have been actually a lead organizer. Then actually back in 2022, I pitched my own academia project, which was actually my final year project. That was actually more oriented towards healthcare. I implemented that and we actually abide by those rules, regulations of Imagine Cup. And yeah, luckily we became actually the national winners of Imagine Cup Pakistan. And after that, actually, we played against 48 international teams and become the world finalists of like that year, 2022. You folks can still actually have this how you can actually navigate to a previous team, or you can contact to a previous team. I'll be actually sharing my screen here, and I'll actually show you folks that how you can get up and running. I'll be having Imagine Cup previous winners, and it will be having like this web page. I believe it's visible to all of you. So back in 2022, I was like, here's a complete map of Imagine Cup all years winners. When we actually navigate to the 2022 version, and we actually navigate through this world map, and we have I believe this is our neighbor India, and then yeah, here we are, I believe. Okay, I'm not sure in that. Let me actually zoom it a bit more. So this is, I believe, like, yeah. So here you see, like, in this way you can practically actually reach out to any of the previous teams. So we were actually Team Reliance, and we actually participated in 2022 Pakistan National Finals winner we were. So you can actually also like see the team as well, like how you can approach to that team, or their social handles are also listed there. It's taking a bit longer, but this is how actually you can consult with the team. Please give me a couple of minutes, I'll be figuring it out. Okay. Okay, let me actually show you via this platform. So actually this was actually one of our teams, Team Jorna Vault. They actually participated in Imagine Cup 2023, and this is how actually you can have a curated URL of any of the Imagine Cup past team. Then you can actually contact with them and like have a sort of mentorship from them as well. Moving forward, what I'm actually more like able to convey here is actually how Microsoft and Higher Education Commission have they truly been through this all in a joint venture, and how they have actually got this program into the altitudes of success. I would say in Pakistan, Microsoft Imagine Cup has always run in a in a JV, or in a fashion where actually like we have customized that global experience in Pakistan. In Pakistan, roughly if I say, like pre-COVID, all of the things that were like happening was actually about how you can like say there are actually like 4 regions, maybe 4 or 5 regions in which Imagine Cup actually get hosted. For the North region, actually it comprises of AJK Azad, Jammu and Kashmir. Then we have Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and the capital territory Islamabad. So this was the North region, and all of those happenings were actually in some of our prestigious universities here. Then actually we have the like the Central region, which actually includes parts of Punjab and Sindh, and the regional finals get conducted in our universities like Lahore Garrison University. Then we have actually the South region, which comprises of Karachi, some parts of Sindh, and some parts of Punjab as well. So that region actually has this areas, and there actually regional finals get conducted on the you can say like over the premises of Saint Madrasatul Islam University Karachi, SMIU Karachi. And actually for Balochistan itself is or like a region in its own, Balochistan region, and the regional finals actually get conducted there on the premises of Bhutan's University. So let me actually share my screen and show you folks how Imagine Cup has been running in Pakistan. This is actually our previous side. We'll actually soon be like putting some of the like as you folks actually compete through this program. In the meanwhile, actually Higher Education Commission will be actually updating this as well regarding 2024. So these were actually some of the glimpses of the previous winners and like what they have done. You can actually get inspired by all of these like how these winners have actually made it to the finals, or how, like, what were their strategies actually to win this project. So let me actually move towards like to 2021. So these are some of the previous stats you can also access. Let me actually get it to more detail. And this is actually, you say, like in 2021, it was virtual. So you can actually listen to the pitches of the.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Khazir
Yeah.
Hussain and I am here.
So in this fashion, you can actually get access to various sort of like the pitches of some of the national winners, regional winners, or all of those.
Here is curiosity. The students search.
Sorry for this sort of concussion. Then actually in 2020, we actually had this Imagine Cup thing in a in-person fashion, and these were some of the details. Let me actually show you and how you can actually access this website. And let's say there's a team and they are actually pitching their idea. Like this is tech term.
हमारा solution जो है एक ऐप है जो कि cross.
Yeah. So in this fashion, you can actually look forward to this program and how this has been actually done in the past. But actually, you know, when we actually moved or transformed through this, like today we are in actually a post virtual paradigm. We are actually back in offices, back in schools, colleges and universities, and the education and all the normal activities of life are back again up and running in person. So Microsoft actually during COVID time and after that actually implemented Imagine Cup in a virtual fashion. And for this year, 2 Imagine Cup will be held virtually, but this time actually will not be having any of the regional or national finals here in Pakistan. Rather, Microsoft has emphasized and Higher Education Commission has emphasized on the skilling of the participants. अगर आप पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं इमेजिन कप में और अगर आप रीजनल फाइनल्स और नेशनल फाइनल्स में लेट्स से बहुत अच्छा नहीं भी कर पाते, या अगर आप इमेजिन कप ग्लोबल में ना बहुत अच्छी पोजीशन नहीं ले सकते, या लाइक वो इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं भी कर पाते, देन भी आपके पास ये चांस रहता है कि आप फाउंडर्स हब से अपना वही स्टार्टअप चला के उसे एक नेक्स्ट लेवल तक लेके जाएं. तो इस पर हायर एजुकेशन कमीशन और माइक्रोसॉफ्ट दोनों की यही एक प्रॉपर sort of like they have emphasized on the fact that we need to actually work on the skilling part rather than on the result oriented part. So this is how, and with this hope actually we see like अगर हम फिर इस मर्तबा top participating nation रहे, तो I hope so inshallah कि as we hope like always कि inshallah इस दफा हम Imagine Cup Global भी पाकिस्तान को पहली मर्तबा विन कराने में इंशाल्लाह हमारी बड़ी एक एफर्ट रहेगी. सो आई अगेन अभी जो व्यूअर्स देख रहे हैं, आई वुड से कि लाइक log on to this Imagine Cup website and participate, and please do spread it in your circles, and our targeted audience is actually our university students which are ranging from from the bachelor's to masters and till PhD. They all can actually participate in Imagine Cup. And to all those actually seasoned entrepreneurs, I would say, they can also actually log into Founders Hub, and there's a very sort of self-explanatory form. I'll also be elaborating soon later in this session that how you can actually get the benefits and what are the benefits. So moving forward, I'll be actually having like sharing my screen regarding this year's Imagine Cup website, which is Imagine Cup 2024. When actually you log into this site, you just actually get this Imagine Cup 2024. So there's a lot of actually different things which actually I have elaborated in this talk previous as well. The next steps or the main deadlines which you have actually to meet is actually the deadline is it's like very close to my hand, I would say. Like we are having less than 2 weeks of time. Like the deadline will be like January 2024. So there can be some fancy words written here, but let me actually simplify it for you folks. यहाँ पे एक्चुअली कुछ फैंसी अल्फाज में लिखा गया, शायद कुछ लोगों की समझ से वो चीज़ ना उतर सके, तो व्हाट आई वुड सजेस्ट इज मैं कुछ सिंपल करके आपको बताता हूँ डेडलाइंस के हवाले से, जो कि प्रायर हायर एजुकेशन कमीशन ने आई बिलीव ईमेल भी की है मुख्तलिफ यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में. आई विल बी लाइक एलैबोरेटिंग ऑन इट. ओके, सो sorry, I just logged into the, like here it is. When you log into imaginecup.com, imaginecup.microsoft.com/Pakistan, it will actually get you up and running into this. Yup. Okay, so like January 24 is the deadline for the registration on Imagine Cup portal. कि जनवरी 24 तक आपके पास टाइम है, आप रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं इमेजिन कप की साइट पे. देन फिर जनवरी 26, जो कि जनवरी 24 आपके पास है वेंसडे, जनवरी 24. देन जनवरी 26 से स्टार्ट होगा फ्राइडे से टाइम, February 9 फ्राइडे तक जाएगा. इट्स अप्रॉक्सीमेटली लाइक अ कपल ऑफ वीक्स मोर आपको दिए जा रहे हैं, जिसमें आप अपना ना मिनिमल वायबल प्रोडक्ट बनाएंगे. अब एमवीपी पे थोड़ी सी डिस्कशन करते हैं कि व्हाट एन एलिजिबल एमवीपी इज फॉर इमेजिन कप. देखिए लाइक एमवीपी की काफी सारी डेफिनेशंस हो सकती हैं आउट देयर इंडस्ट्री, लेकिन जो इमेजिन कप की एलिजिबिलिटी के लिए एमवीपी है वो यही है कि आपने जो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का यानी अगर रूल्स रेगुलेशंस के पेज पे आप देखें जो पीडीएफ डाउनलोड करा को आती है, उसमें यही लिखा गया कि मिनिमल वायबल प्रोडक्ट कैन बी एनी वर्किंग लिंक. वो लिंक भी हो सकता है, वो कोई वेबसाइट भी हो सकती है, कोई मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन भी हो सकती है, और कोई डेस्कटॉप एप्लीकेशन या कोई भी क्रॉस प्लेटफॉर्म एप्लीकेशन हो सकती है. अब देखिए, हम जब मिनिमल वायबल प्रोडक्ट को डिफाइन करते हैं तो उसमें मेन जो एक उसकी प्री रेक्विजिट आती है वो यही आती है कि आपका जो मेन टास्क है विच इज आई वुड से कि आप लेट्स सपोज एक हेल्थ केयर एप्लीकेशन बना रहे हैं, उसमें जो आपका मेन फीचर है ना वो तकरीबन 60% चलना चाहिए. दैट इज वेयर यू स्टैंड एंड कॉल इट एज मिनिमल वायबल प्रोडक्ट. लेकिन इमेजिन कप के लिए थोड़ी सी और बार्स को लो किया गया ताकि आप लोगों को फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी दी जा सके कि मजीद आप ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं कि अगर स्टिल किसी का बैक एंड रेडी नहीं है वो फ्रंट एंड भी से भी प्रोसीड कर सकता है, बिकॉज आगे भी आपके पास चैंपियनशिप के दौरान टाइम रहेगा. तो February 9 इज द डेडलाइन फॉर, इवन यू कैन से कि यानी प्रोजेक्ट सबमिशन की डेडलाइन जो है वो February 9 है. आई एम नॉट लाइक वेरी मच लाइक कन्वेइंग दिस टू यू ऑल, लेकिन अगेन January 24 is the deadline for registration and February 9 is the place where you can actually deadline for submission of your projects. Then actually in the whole month of March till actually midst of April, they'll actually conduct the semi-finals, which will be actually this time virtual, and a global jury will conduct all of your Imagine Cup competitions. And then after semi-finals, there will be actually some of the dazzling projects जिन्होंने बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया होगा वो वर्ल्ड फाइनल्स खेलेंगे. और देन वर्ल्ड फाइनल्स में आपके पास हर कैटेगरी, इस बार एक्चुअली मैं सोशल कॉजेज पे भी थोड़ा सा चल के आगे बात करता हूँ, लेकिन उस कैटेगरी में से फिर आपके जो 3 टॉप 3 विनर्स रहते हैं उनकी वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप होगी मई में. और ये मई में लाइक इट गेट्स इंट्रोड्यूस्ड on the platform of Microsoft Build. Microsoft Build is actually Microsoft's conference for which is actually truly focused on developers and developer technologies, as well as this time over the parameters of developer experience. So this was actually the deadlines which you can actually meet and have this thing. If anybody actually gets to register on Imagine Cup, it's a very simple process. You can just actually log on to this, and this is actually a very self-explanatory sort of thing. I'll not be actually delving much into it and getting a lot of your time, but this is actually how it looks like. So I've actually logged in with a test account, and this is the screen you just get, and here actually it says like it's a student competition for visionary AI startups. So like the tagline is very catchy, and it actually elaborates on the things that how this year's Imagine Cup will run. Then actually you can say like it has different learning paths. I'll be actually elaborating more on that. So these are actually the official rules and regulation for Imagine Cup. You can download and you can actually have this thing. Let me actually open it. So these are official Imagine Cup rules and regulations. And again, these are actually the deadlines: January 24, February 9, April, and then May. So this is actually how we see Imagine Cup rules. Then actually there is a complete list of like a to-do, you can say like a complete frequently asked questions. If you go and visit this page, you'll be 99.99% sure on the Imagine Cup competitions. If still there are any of the queries, we are actually here live and we can actually have those questions, so no worries at all. After that, actually feedback and support and regarding pricing and the privacy of various factors, you can actually go. And one important thing is actually you can actually join the Discord channel, which is a very consolidated community of Imagine Cup, where actually our colleagues from the US team, I myself from Pakistan team, and some of the people and authorities are there. And if you have any questions, you can actually post it into the Discord server, and we are actually there to answer you. So again, it's a very simple criteria, like a maximum number of 4 members per team, global competition for students aged like 18 plus, and yeah, you're welcome to Imagine Cup any solution that you are passionate about. So like categories have been eliminated this year, but must include a Microsoft Azure component and take into consideration diversity, inclusion and accessibility. So again, जिस चीज में मैं emphasize कर रहा हूँ कि इस साल Imagine Cup की जो main categories हैं उन्हें eliminate कर दिया गया। आपके पास कोई भी solution है जो कि किसी pain point को solve करता है, Imagine Cup में इस बार आप eligible हैं, लेकिन आपने 2-3 चीजों का ख्याल रखना है, जिसमें पहली चीज आती है diversity inclusion। वहां पे किसी भी your solution should be diversified, और वो किसी ethnic community, किसी race, किसी caste को कुछ हार्म ना करता हो, इंक्लूसिव हो, उसमें सब लोग अपना इनपुट दे सके और एक्सेसिबल हो excuse me, and it gets actually accessibility. So accessible is where actually like it would be a universal solution. Like if you come up with a solution for diabetes mellitus or maybe a cardiac support, then actually like heart attacks do happen here in Pakistan as well as in the United States as well as in our neighborhood. So this is a universal solution. I hope you got it about what accessibility is. Then we have actually a must thing, which is Microsoft Azure. Actually, I'll be elaborating more on Azure as well, that how you can actually access Azure. There has been actually a lot of questions regarding Azure, that we are students, we don't have any of support for Azure. So there are 2 of very important things which I'll be actually explaining. The first thing is very important. If you are not a part of our prestigious community, Microsoft Student Ambassadors, because if you are our MLSC or Microsoft Student Ambassador, then you get actually this amazing perk of 150 USD per month actually gets renewed every month, and you get this 150 USD amount of credits in your Azure account. And to be very honest, being Azure and Modern Workplace Solution Specialist here at Microsoft, I work and I like my day-to-day work involves Azure. So you can actually get along with your project, and you can actually develop a lot of things with 150 USD even. After that, then actually we have this amazing program for Pakistan, which is Azure for Students. I'll actually be elaborating more on that as well. Azure for Students is there. If you're not MLSC or something like that, or a part of any community where you have actually a part of Azure, so you can actually just log into this site, which is azure.microsoft.com/free/students. So you get started with 100 USD of Azure credit, and if you are like 4 people or like 4 members in the team, then you can actually easily get 400 USD, and with 400 USD you can actually pretty much do anything, or like create a proper prototype or MVP over the cloud. So some of the things which I'll be actually elaborating more will be actually on Microsoft Learn, where you can actually get all the training. And this is actually our Azure portal. Soon I'll be actually elaborating some of the technical details as well. But for now, actually, let us actually again get back to where we were. Like इस बार इमेजिन कप में जो मेन आपके पास चीजें हैं उसमें आपका यही रहता है कि जो मेन प्री रेक्विजिट है कि माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का पब्लिक क्लाउड जिसे हम एजर कहते हैं उसका कोई ना कोई कंपोनेंट ना आपके प्रोजेक्ट में जरूर इन्फ्यूज्ड हो। उस पर मैं आगे जो मैंने एजर पोर्टल की टैब खोली हुई है वो मैं लाजमी उस पर आप लोगों को बताऊंगा कि आप आसानी से क्या चीज उस पर कर सकते हैं। ठीक है जी। देन हमारे पास चीज आती है कि let me actually have this thing. So imagine cup, I'll be having this thing imaginecup.com. okay, imagine cup, and we'll be having, okay, so this is a very amazing consolidated article by Microsoft. You can actually go through this and it actually lists down all the important factors on which you can actually apply on Imagine Cup and what are the details. So I'll be elaborating the benefits of participating in Imagine Cup. I'll be soon going to this portal which is actually Founders Hub. I'll be elaborating it, so no worries at all. Okay. Access to AI technology, expert mentorship, prizes and global recognition. एक बार फिर मैं global recognition की बात करूँ कि in case and we hope अगर पाकिस्तान से टीम जीतती है तो they can actually get like 100,000 USD in cash, and then they have this prestigious moment to meet and have a session with Microsoft chairman and CEO Mr. Satya Nadella. So this is like how you can imagine and make it probable. Again, I have elaborated on these stages of the competition. Then this is actually how you can get started with this thing. Again, this is actually, I'll be elaborating this thing in Microsoft Learn's path. This was actually my previous sort of Imagine Cup profile to where actually I have applied for, and I got this amazing accolade. Then when actually you go to Imagine Cup 2024, where it is, okay, so when you go to Pakistan, so I believe like it was way much information for Imagine Cup. All the public information has been shared with you. Apart from that, actually some of the local information like how Pakistan Higher Education Commission and other local factors have played their pivotal role in enhancing Imagine Cup. The second thing actually which I am very much like proud to announce is Microsoft for Startups Founders Hub. So let's actually elaborate more on what Microsoft for Startups Founders Hub is. So I have a very consolidated LinkedIn sort of, you can say, okay, let me actually open it over Edge. So yeah, here we go. Like this is my LinkedIn profile, and I'll be going through a post which actually I mentioned a bit earlier. This was actually my post regarding, you can say, okay. So this is or like post about, you can say like for Founders Hub. So these are the main 4 points on which Founders Hub play. सबसे पहले आपको 2500 USD मिलेगा ओपन एआई के क्रेडिट्स. मुझे like I'm very much informed about this thing. Like you folks are very much interested in OpenAI. Actually, OpenAI is our main and strategic partner in driving the artificial intelligence path in Microsoft, and you get actually 2500 USD in credits of OpenAI. You can actually use and consume their APIs and all about different technical things you can do. Then actually you get to offer, like this is the largest, or you can say like the largest extreme or maxima here. Like you get 150,000 Azure credits right in your like account of Founders Hub. So actually there are different levels of founders hub. Level 1 पे आप होते हैं, आपको 1000 USD of Azure मिलता है. Level 2 पहला जो लेवल है वो आइडिएशन का है, दूसरा आपका यानी आप अपने आइडिया पे काम कर रहे हैं, तीसरा जो है वो एक MVP का है, चौथा लेवल है कि जी आपका MVP टेस्टिंग में है, अल्फा बीटा टेस्टिंग जो होती है उसमें है, और जो फिफ्थ फेज है यानी कि आपका जो MVP है वो मार्केट में है, उसके प्रॉपर यूजर्स हैं, तो वो लेवल 5 या लेवल 4 है फाउंडर्स हब का. दूसरी मेन चीज जो है ना, देखिए हमेशा इमेजिन करते हमें ये क्वेरीज मिलती हैं कि जी हमारे पास कोई एक्सपर्ट गाइडेंस नहीं है. इस पर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ने वो भी पेन पॉइंट हल कर दिया है फाउंडर्स हब के अंदर. मैं भी आपको थोड़ी देर में बताऊंगा कि कैसे आप एक्सपर्ट्स को रीच आउट कर सकते हैं, ना सिर्फ टेक्निकल एक्सपर्ट्स को, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट टीम इटसेल्फ, बल्कि द बेस्ट ऑफ दी बिजनेस पीपल एज वेल. देन कह लें कि जितने आपको टूल्स फ्रीली अवेलेबल होते हैं, खैर उसकी पे मैं डिटेल में भी थोड़ा सा बताऊंगा आपको. अगेन आपको मार्केटिंग के कुछ टूल्स जिसमें लिंक्डइन एड्स के रेवेन्यू आपको मिलता है और बाकी सारी चीजें. देन फोर्थ जो बेनिफिट है वो बहुत ही पेन पॉइंट इस बार माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ने हल किया है कि अक्सर स्टूडेंट्स ये कहा करते थे जो कि सेकंड या थर्ड ईयर के थे, यानी इफ यू आर इन योर सोफोमोर ईयर और मे बी इन योर जूनियर ईयर, they complain about like we are not that much able to convey or deliver our projects because we don't have any skills of development. तो डेवलपमेंट अगर आपको प्रॉपरली आप एक प्रोटोटाइप नहीं बना सकते, तो हमारे कुछ ट्रस्टेड पार्टनर्स हैं जिनमें बबल है. These are actually no code platform tools जहाँ पे आप like either they are low code or no code. माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का अपना प्लेटफॉर्म भी है, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट पावर प्लेटफॉर्म. यू कैन एक्चुअली डेवलप पावर एप्स विद लाइक 0 lines of code, and you can actually still be able to participate in Imagine Cup because actually we see and hear your ideas rather than your implementations. So yeah, bubble is one thing you can do, and there are a lot more benefits. So actually let me get back to where we were. Microsoft for Startup Founders Hub is a great pool of different things you can actually do. There are a lot of testimonials of like well established startups. Then yeah, let me actually what I would say get into this like how you can get Founders Hub. So that's very simple. You just आपने ऐसा करना है कि आपने अप्लाई करना है अपने LinkedIn अकाउंट के साथ. LinkedIn is a very professional platform again by Microsoft. तो आप अप्लाई करते हैं अपने LinkedIn के साथ, और LinkedIn के साथ आप जैसे ही अप्लाई करते हैं तो एक सेल्फ एक्सप्लेनेटरी फॉर्म है, उसमें इतनी चीजें बताने की नहीं है. उसमें आपका आइडिया के बारे में पूछा जाता है, आपका एक्सपीरियंस पूछा जाता है कि आप कितने अरसे से फाउंडर्स जर्नी में है या आइडिएशन फेज में है, उस हवाले से एक क्वेश्चन होता है एक फॉर्म में. और आखिरी एक जो चीज है वो ये रहती है कि यानी वहां पे एक सॉर्ट ऑफ एक नॉमिनेशन है या एक रिकमेंडेशन है फ्रॉम अ माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एम्प्लॉय कि जी अगर आपको किसी माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एम्प्लॉय ने रेफर किया है तो आप उनका ईमेल एड्रेस लिखें. तो आई एम प्राउड टू अनाउंस, मैं खैर ये चीज अपनी पाकिस्तानी यूथ के लिए अवेलेबल करना चाहता हूँ. यू फोक्स कैन लिटरली हैव दिस ऑफ माई ईमेल विच इज एक्चुअली v-raj@microsoft.com. Actually, we have earlier shared this email with you over like many of my emails as well as from our colleagues at Higher Education Commission. They have also actually rolled out some of the emails. Then actually it's very simple. After you get actually मेरे email से ये रहेगा कि proper एक recommendation होगी. जो काम आपका like process होना था 2 हफ्तों में वो 3 दिन में भी, और like कुछ sources से मुझे ये पता चला कि like they कुछ स्टूडेंट्स को यानी 2-3 घंटे में भी रिस्पॉन्स आया. तो यू जस्ट अप्लाई विद योर लिंक्डइन. मेरे पास एक्चुअली इसका अकाउंट है, एक टेस्ट अकाउंट है, मैं उससे भी आपको इलेबोरेट करूंगा कि एग्जैक्टली आपका जो जर्नी है उसमें आपको मेन क्या क्या बेनिफिट्स ऑफर होते हैं. ओके, सो हियर यू गो. I'm just actually for now like submitting all these benefits. So for now in my test account मुझे जो लेवल 2 दिया गया विच इज डेवलप कि जी मैं अभी अपना आइडिया को मैं डेवलपमेंट कर रहा हूँ. तीसरा जो ग्रो वाला है कि जी मैंने MVP बना लिया. चौथा जो है ना मेन चीज है कि जो आपकी प्रोडक्शन ग्रेड एप्लीकेशन है उसको आप स्केल करने का टाइम आ गया. इट्स वेरी सिंपल टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. आप होम पे जाते हो तो लेवल 3 का क्राइटेरिया मुझे बता रहा है बिकॉज अभी जो मेरा टेस्ट अकाउंट है वो लेवल 2 पे है. अभी जो मुझे इस टाइम पे बेनिफिट्स अनलॉक हैं, बाइट बोर्ड का आपको पता है इट्स अमेजिंग टूल, 55% डिस्काउंट इस पे मिला है मुझे। कोड सी के कहने के पहले 3 महीने जो है ना मुझे बिजनेस में एप्स और ये सारी चीज़ों के लिए फ्री हैं। देन एक्चुअली MongoDB which is an amazing you can say document based database, उसका आपको एक्सेस मिलता है। देन एक्चुअली अगेन आपने अपने प्रोडक्ट को स्केल करना है तो उसके लिए आपको मार्केटिंग की भी सॉर्ट ऑफ चीज चाहिए। तो कहने के फाउंडर्स आप जो है वो 360 डिग्रीज पे आपको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। इट्स अ वेरी वेल थॉट प्रोग्राम। अगर इसका अच्छे से यूज किया जाए यू कैन एक्चुअली डेवलप एंड rather not develop but actually आप अच्छी वाली like you can generate revenue out of it. LinkedIn ads, 1000 LinkedIn ads, $1000 of credits in LinkedIn ads आपको मिलता है, which is enough I would say. At the moment मुझे Azure 25,000 USD in credits मिले हुए हैं, which is I would say like it's more than enough. But again अभी मेरा टेस्ट अकाउंट level 2 पे है. This is actually where you go. देन कुछ डोमेन और वो सारी चीज़ें आपको मिलेंगी। Azure क्रेडिट्स पे बात होगी। बेनिफिट्स पे मैं जब दोबारा जाऊंगा मुझे अगेन ये लाइक इट सेइंग समथिंग, और मैं फिलहाल इसे लाइक आई एम जस्ट लाइक मूविंग फॉरवर्ड। 5000 Azure इन क्रेडिट्स, 20 सीट्स ऑफ गिटहब एंटरप्राइज। Azure की OpenAI सर्विस पे मैं बात करूंगा मुझे कुछ देर बाद। देन एक्चुअली दीज आर द बेनिफिट्स विच आर फिल्टर्ड कि जी ऑल बेनिफिट्स पे आप जाएं तो देखें आपको स्ट्राइप पेमेंट्स मिलती है, विजुअल स्टूडियो कोड, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट क्लैरिटी, OpenAI, यू नेम इट एंड वी हैव इट आई वुड से। बबल आपको मिलता है विच नो कोड प्लेटफॉर्म। इसके अलावा लाइक आई एम जस्ट very much like you get the premium or pro version of Power BI as well if there's a sort of like data driven project, or you can say like LinkedIn Recruiter Lite and a lot more benefits. M365 Business Premium, which is a massive thing I would say. Then actually again these are a hell lot of benefits. And the third one, which is guidance. So guidance is where you play on top of different things. So I myself has been actually invited into this program that like Microsoft employees will actually support these programs, these projects of yours in a fashion like as a mentor. So I have actually अभी मैंने जो अपने टेस्ट अकाउंट है उस पर ज़्यादातर चीज़ें फिनटेक के हवाले से लिखी थी, तो दे आर एक्चुअली शोइंग अप। मुझे 3 जो बिजनेस एक्सपर्ट बता रहे हैं इंडस्ट्री से, वो सारे फिनटेक इंडस्ट्री या बैंकिंग इंडस्ट्री से और बिजनेस टू बिजनेस कैटेगरी में वो मुझे शो हो रहे हैं। देन एक्चुअली यू सी लाइक राइट अवे आपने इस पोर्टल में एक एडवाइजर जो Azure का है, जो Azure सपोर्ट इंजीनियर है, या एक Azure इवन सॉल्यूशन आर्किटेक्ट, उसको भी आप पिंग कर सकते हैं, कंसल्ट कर सकते हैं और अपनी गाइडेंस ले सकते हैं। तो गाइडेंस का टैब है। देन हमारे पास डिस्कवर का टैब है जो कि आई वुड से प्लेज अ वेरी वाइटल रोल, बिकॉज जब तक आप किसी स्किल को अच्छे से एक्वायर नहीं करेंगे यू कांट बी एबल टू इम्प्लीमेंट, और फिर खैर रेवेन्यू जनरेशन इज अ नेक्स्ट फेज। तो यहाँ पे माइक्रोसॉफ्ट लर्न की वो सारी लाइक सॉर्ट ऑफ जो टेक्निकल आपको स्किल्स चाहिए उसके प्रॉपर कोर्सेज हैं, आप कर सकते हैं जो कि टू द पॉइंट और वैलिड हैं जस्ट फॉर एंटरप्रेन्योर्स। सो दिस वाज एक्चुअली अ डेमो ऑफ फाउंडर्स हब। देन अक्सर लोग कहते हैं कि जी हमें Azure OpenAI का बताएं कि उसे हम कैसे एक्सेस करेंगे। तो Azure OpenAI इज वेरी सिंपल। व्हाट आई वुड से कि OpenAI, here you go, this is the main portal on Azure जहाँ पे Azure OpenAI आप देख सकते हैं। टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट अगर आप अपने अकाउंट से स्टार्ट करेंगे तो आपके पास क्रिएशन की इजाज़त नहीं होगी, बिकॉज इट्स एक्चुअली इनवाइट ऑनली प्रोग्राम। खैर उसके लिए भी एक सॉल्यूशन है कि जब आप OpenAI को क्रिएट करने की कोशिश करते हैं तो वहाँ पे आपको फॉर्म आ जाता है कि जी आप इस अपनी जो सब्सक्रिप्शन है इसके लिए OpenAI को लेके आना चाहते हैं कि नहीं। सून इट गेट्स लोड, अगर ये लोड हो जाता है मैं आपको उस फॉर्म तक भी लेके चला जाऊंगा। तो दिस इज हाउ इट वर्क्स। इसके अलावा अगेन सिर्फ माइक्रोसॉफ्ट Azure में Azure OpenAI नहीं है, अगर मैं आपको बताऊं लाइक ऑल सर्विसेज में, तो देयर इज अ लॉट मोर बेनिफिट्स इन AI एंड मशीन लर्निंग। अब इसमें आप देखें Azure मशीन लर्निंग स्टूडियो है, Azure AI स्टूडियो है, कंप्यूटर विजन है, कस्टम विजन है, फेस APIs है, लाइक यू नेम इट एंड वी हैव इट। तो हर तरह का AI ऑगमेंटेड आप चीज़ आसानी से, बॉट सर्विसेज हैं, सारी चीज़ें पहले से इधर मौजूद है। मैं यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा आपको हल्का सा डेमो दूंगा, एक प्रोडक्ट जो कि मैंने खैर अभी इस सेशन के लिए बनाया है, विच इज़ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट बिकॉज अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल जो हमारे इर्द गिर्द होते हैं वो इम्पैक्ट को देखते हैं। मैं इम्पैक्ट ही दिखाना चाहूँगा कि आप यहाँ जाएंगे, विच इज़ health bot, I would say Azure health bot, Azure health bot. So here it is, Azure health bot, and you can access it from here. It's a simple actually application which uses Azure OpenAI. अभी मैं इसके साथ हल्की सी चैट करूंगा, which is actually a medical bot. पहले ये डिस्क्लेमर दे रहा है कि जी ऐसी चीजें होंगी। मैं इसे एक प्रॉम्प्ट देता हूँ, I am having a chest pain. अभी ये मुझसे ये पूछ रहा है कि जी मेरा
Welcome to the NeoCraft Neo Healthcare Assistant. Before we continue,
तो इट सेज कि ज़ाहिर हेल्थ केयर का जो डाटा है वो बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट होता है और उसको हम वैसे यूज़ नहीं कर सकते। तो अगेन मैं से प्रॉम्प्ट दूंगा, आई एम हैविंग अ चेस्ट पेन। मैंने प्रॉम्प्ट दी, उसने
the following symptoms have been registered. Chest pain. To assess the reported symptoms, we need to collect some additional
दैट वाज जस्ट अ डेमो कि अगर मैं कुछ घंटों में ये एप्लीकेशन डिज़ाइन कर सकता हूँ, ड्राइव कर सकता हूँ, तो आप आसानी से इन सब बेनिफिट्स को यूज़ कर सके। एक बहुत बड़ा, इवन यू कैन डेवलप अ यूनिकॉर्न आउट ऑफ इट, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, and yeah, on the basis of my experience I'm just saying it. Then we have this amazing curriculum on Microsoft Learn, जहाँ पे जाके आप अपनी मर्जी के कस्टमाइज्ड पाथ्स को, रिसोर्सेज को देख सकते हैं, ढूंढ सकते हैं, और देन हमारी सर्टिफिकेशंस करके आप उस पर एक्सेल भी कर सकते हैं। तो दिस वाज एक्चुअली ऑल अबाउट माइक्रोसॉफ्ट लर्न। इसमें आप AI के सारे मॉड्यूल्स देख सकते हैं। एक और जो चैलेंज माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ने निकाला फॉर इमेजिन कप, उसको आप देख सकते हैं। इट्स ऑल्सो देयर इन दी इमेजिन कप, लाइक लेट मी एक्चुअली लोड इट, या सो दिस चैलेंज इज इमेजिन कप क्लाउड स्किल्स चैलेंज, विच इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। आप यहाँ से गुजरेंगे तो आपको टेक्निकल प्लस एंटरप्रेन्योरियल नॉलेज मिलेगा। और that was, I believe, a very important information that gets conveyed to you folks today. हमने आज इमेजिन कप को अच्छे से डिस्कस किया, इमेजिन कप की हिस्ट्री को, इमेजिन कप कैसे पाकिस्तान में रन होता है और कैसे हमारी एक पहचान है इमेजिन कप में, बिकॉज हम 4 सालों से कंसेक्यूटिव टॉप पार्टिसिपेटिंग नेशन रहे हैं। हमारे प्रोडक्ट्स बड़े अच्छा परफॉर्म करते हैं ग्लोबल एरेनाज पे, और इस टाइम भी मैं होप करूंगा कि इंशाल्लाह आप लोग जब जो लोग इससे देख रहे हैं, या आप जब शेयर करेंगे इस वीडियो को या लाइव लिंक को अपने सर्कल्स में, तो जो लोग अप्लाई करें वो पाकिस्तान का नाम रोशन करें, एज हायर एजुकेशन कमीशन वांट्स एज वेल एज माइक्रोसॉफ्ट पाकिस्तान इज ऑन इट विद आवर कोलैबोरेशन। दूसरी चीज़, हमने माइक्रोसॉफ्ट स्टार्टअप्स फाउंडर्स हब को देखा, उसके बेनिफिट्स और उसकी जितने भी उसको 360 डिग्रीज पे देखा, कैसे रजिस्टर करेंगे। मैंने अपना ईमेल प्रोवाइड किया, देन फिर हमने उसका लाइव डेमो देखा। इसी के साथ साथ हमने फिर जो है तो AI स्किलिंग पे बात की, कैसे आप पहले स्किल सीख के फिर उसे इम्प्लीमेंट करके इमेजिन कप में पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। और देन फिर हमने माइक्रोसॉफ्ट लर्न का जो एक्सक्लूसिव एक करिकुलम है उसको देखा, और जो स्किल चैलेंज है या बाकी चीजें हैं उस सॉरी फॉर दैट। सो थर्ड थिंग वाज दैट, एंड द फोर्थ थिंग वाज हमने देखा कि कैसे हम माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एजर को ना यूज करके आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस बेस्ड एप्लीकेशंस बना सकते हैं। इंशाल्लाह हम एजर पे मूविंग फॉरवर्ड EDU TV पे ही लाइव अपने सेशंस करेंगे, जिसमें आपको हम me being a sort of Azure solution specialist, I'll actually drive on various paths कि कैसे कैसे आपने एजर को सॉल्यूशंस को डिजाइन करना है, और कैसे आप प्रोजेक्ट में एजर के किसी कंपोनेंट को इन्फ्यूज कर सकते हैं। हमने 1-2 कंपोनेंट्स देखे, बल्कि पूरा एजर AI का स्टूडियो और वो सारी चीजें इंशाल्लाह हम अगले अपने फेजेस में कंप्लीट करेंगे। अभी मैंने आपको एक ग्लैंस उसका दिखाया. देन उसके बाद हमने इमेजिन कप इन पाकिस्तान और फ्यूचर इमेजिन कप जो कि 2024 जनवरी 24 उसकी डेडलाइन है, इसको लाजमी आप काउंट कीजिएगा. और दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम टुडेज सेशन व्हाट आई हैव एक्चुअली कंक्लूडेड. अगेन विद दिस होप that empowering every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more, we are actually signing off till the next event or session here on EDU TV. Again, kudos to the amazing IT team as well as the Videocon team of Higher Education Commission for like pulling off this amazing event. And yeah, I'm adjourning this event with this quote of Mr. Chairman and CEO Microsoft, Mr. Satya Nadella. We live in a time where we can imagine the impossible and can make it probable. So that's all. Allah Hafiz.